Your glasses aren't just for reading, they're the first thing people notice on your face. And after 60, the right pair of frames can do more than help you see clearly. They can lift your features, brighten your expression, and even knock a few years off your appearance without a single drop of makeup. But here's the catch. Not all glasses are created equal. Some can overwhelm your face, make your eyes look smaller, or drag your features down. Others, they do the exact opposite. The right shape, color, and style can enhance your natural beauty and give your entire look a refreshing, youthful boost. In today's video, we're diving into smart, age-friendly eyewear tips designed for women over 60. Whether you wear glasses every day or just need a pair for reading, these style insights will help you choose frames that flatter your face and reflect the confident woman you've become. Tip 1. Choose uplifting frame shapes that open the face. When it comes to choosing glasses after 60, the shape of the frame is one of the most powerful tools you have, not just for vision, but for visual impact. The right shape can literally lift your face, enhance your expression, and help you appear more refreshed and energized. So let's talk about what uplifting really means in eyewear. Many people don't realize this, but certain frame shapes can actually draw the eye downward, especially when they are heavy, boxy, or straight across. These types of glasses often emphasize the lower half of the face, which may not be ideal if you're noticing natural softening around the jawline or under the eyes. Instead, what you want is a frame shape that angles upward toward your temples, your cheekbones, or your eyes. This slight upward lift mimics the natural movement of a smile. It adds energy and elegance to your features without making it obvious that you're trying to look younger. Here are a few of the best frame shapes that flatter mature faces. Cat eye frames, modern and subtle. A gentle cat eye frame is a classic choice for mature women. It adds a graceful upward curve at the edges, which helps highlight your cheekbones and open up the eyes. Today's cat eye styles are softer and more wearable than the dramatic vintage versions. Look for pairs with slim lines, neutral tones, or translucent materials to avoid a costume feel. Softly rounded squares or ovals. If cat eyes aren't your style, go for frames with rounded edges, especially soft rectangles or gentle ovals. These help soften angular features and give a more relaxed, approachable appearance. Avoid hard, straight lines across the top of the frames if your facial structure has changed with age. Avoid heavy, thick, or drooping frames. Heavy plastic frames that hang low on the nose can drag your face down. Thick or overly large frames may make your features appear smaller or more tired. The key here is balance. Choose frames that rest slightly above or level with your brow line and lift slightly at the outer corners. And remember, small tweaks make big impact. Even a tiny upward angle or a lighter material can refresh your entire look. Let me give you a real-life example. Susan, a 68-year-old piano teacher, had been wearing the same rectangular black frames for over a decade. They were practical, but also heavy and slightly too wide. During her last eye exam, her optician suggested a softer cat eye frame in a warm bronze tone. The result, instant transformation. Her face looked brighter, her eyes appeared lifted, and best of all, she felt more herself, not a version of her from the past, but the vibrant woman she is now. That's the goal. Because the right glasses don't try to change who you are, they help the world see your natural expression, elevated. So before you pick your next pair, ask yourself, do these lift my face? Do they highlight my eyes? Do I feel more open and energized when I wear them? If the answer is yes, then you've found more than glasses. You've found a gentle daily reminder of your grace and vitality. Tip 2. Focus on color. Warm, soft tones. Add youth and light. If you've ever tried on a pair of glasses and thought, something feels off, but I don't know what, chances are it wasn't the shape. It was the color. Color plays a massive role in how glasses complement your skin tone, your hair color, and even your mood. And after 60, when skin naturally becomes lighter, thinner, and more delicate, color becomes even more important, not for hiding age, but for enhancing warmth, energy, and clarity. So how do you choose the right color for your frames? Let's start with one simple principle. Go warmer, go softer. After 60, stark contrasts like jet black or icy silver can often create harsh lines on the face. These shades may have looked sharp in your 40s, but now they can wash you out or emphasize lines around your eyes and mouth. Instead, reach for tones that bring light and softness to your features. Here are some excellent color choices that flatter mature faces beautifully. Warm browns and amber tortoiseshell, honey brown, and amber tones create a rich, warm frame that blends naturally with many hair and skin tones. They're versatile, elegant, and far less severe than flat black. Bonus, the slight variations in color add dimension, which helps soften facial angles. Rose gold and soft copper. Rose gold adds a gentle blush to your complexion, making your skin look more radiant and awake. It's a fantastic option if you wear minimal makeup but still want to glow. Copper shades, especially when matte or brushed, bring a sense of vintage sophistication without overpowering your look. Olive, sage, and soft green earthy greens are an underrated gem. These colors enhance eye color, especially hazel or brown eyes, and work beautifully with silver or white hair. They're grounded yet refreshing, like a walk in nature for your face. Transparent neutrals, clear or translucent frames are modern, lightweight, and almost invisible on the face. They reflect light rather than absorbing it, which gives your features a lifted, dewy effect. Soft champagne, pale pink, or even foggy gray are great options for a gentle, polished appearance. Now, does this mean you should avoid all bold colors? Not at all. But if you love strong hues like red, plum, or navy, go for warmer or muted versions of them. Think wine instead of fire truck red. Think midnight blue instead of cobalt. The goal is not to be bland, it's to find colors that work with your natural tones, not against them. And don't forget, hair color plays a role too. If you've embraced your silver or white hair, soft frames will enhance that glow instead of competing with it. If you color your hair, whether blonde, brunette, or auburn, choose frame tones that echo or gently contrast your hair shade for harmony. Here's an example. Linda, 64, used to wear thick black rectangular glasses that made her feel tired and hidden. On a friend's suggestion, she tried a pair of rose gold frames with round edges. The change was immediate. Her skin looked brighter, her mood lifted, and she started getting compliments again, not on her glasses, but on her face. Because that's what color does. When chosen wisely, it stops people from seeing the glasses and helps them see you. Tip 3. Frame size matters. Avoid overpowering or undersized glasses. When it comes to finding glasses that flatter your face, size truly matters. And not just for comfort. Frame size has a big impact on how balanced, bright, and youthful your face appears. Let's start with the most common mistake. Choosing frames that are too large. Oversized glasses have their moment in fashion, but for women over 60, they can easily overwhelm your features. As we age, facial structure changes. Cheekbones may soften, the jawline may lose definition, and the eye area becomes more delicate. A massive frame sitting on your face can make your features appear smaller, draw attention away from your eyes, and even pull down your whole expression. And don't forget this, when a frame sits too wide or too low, it can accentuate things you may not want to highlight, like under-eye puffiness or sagging skin near the temples. Instead of adding structure, it drags your expression downward. But on the other end of the spectrum, tiny or narrow frames aren't great either. They often make your face appear larger than it is or give the impression that you're wearing reading glasses from the drugstore. They can also limit your field of vision and create awkward visual proportions. So what's the sweet spot? Look for frames that follow the natural width of your face. The edges of your frames should end just slightly beyond the widest part of your face, not too far out, and definitely not tucked in. Here's how to check fit quickly. When you smile, the frame should stay in place, no rising off your nose. The arms should rest gently on your ears without squeezing or sticking out. You should be able to see your eyebrows above the top of the frames, or at least have them follow your natural brow line. Eyebrow visibility is important. If your glasses cover your eyebrows completely, they can look like a mask instead of an accessory. And you lose a key tool of expression, your brows. Let's talk lens height too. A slightly taller lens from top to bottom opens up your eye area and makes your eyes look more awake. This is especially helpful if you tend to look tired or if your eyelids have become heavier over the years. A great example. Think of medium-depth cat-eye frames or softly rectangular lenses with a bit of vertical height. These shapes allow for better vision while keeping the style light and uplifting. One more thing. Don't ignore the bridge fit, that little piece between the lenses. If it's too tight, it can pinch or leave red marks. If it's too loose, the glasses slide down, which means you're constantly pushing them back up. That's not just annoying, it also disrupts the lift and flow of your face. Susan, a 67-year-old artist, struggled with this. She kept choosing fashionable large round frames because she thought they made her look more artistic, but they kept slipping, making her look tired and frustrated. When her optician recommended a medium-sized rectangular pair with better bridge support, the change was incredible. Her whole face looked more alert, and she no longer had to fuss with her glasses every 5 minutes. Because here's the truth, the right frame size isn't about following trends. It's about respecting the shape of your face today and choosing glasses that help your natural features stand proud. Remember, you're not trying to hide. You're choosing tools that celebrate your character, your expression, your spark. Tip 4. Embrace lightweight materials for comfort and grace. As we age, we become more sensitive, not just emotionally, but physically. Things that used to feel fine on our skin or sit comfortably on our noses may now feel too heavy, too stiff, or just off. And when it comes to glasses, the material you choose makes all the difference in both how you feel and how you look. That's why tip 4 is about choosing the right materials, lightweight, soft-edged, and age-friendly. Because your glasses should never drag you down or leave you with red marks. They should float on your face, almost like a second skin. Let's start with why material matters more after 60. As skin becomes thinner and less elastic, heavy glasses can create pressure points on your nose bridge, behind your ears, and even on your temples. You may find yourself constantly adjusting your glasses or taking them off midday because they feel like a burden. Over time, this can lead to headaches, skin dents, or discomfort that slowly chips away at your confidence. That's why lighter materials like titanium acetate or even high-quality TR90 plastic are such game changers. Titanium, the featherweight champion. Titanium is strong, flexible, and incredibly light. Glasses made from titanium feel almost invisible. They sit securely without pressure, and many are hypoallergenic, great for sensitive skin. Plus, titanium frames tend to be slim and elegant, which adds to their modern appeal. Acetate. Soft on skin, rich in color. Acetate is a polished plastic made from natural cotton fibers and resins. It's durable but soft against the skin and comes in a wide variety of elegant patterns and colors. You'll find tortoiseshells, translucent nudes, and even soft gradients. Acetate frames can make a fashion statement without ever feeling bulky. TR90. Comfort without the cost. TR90 is a flexible plastic often used in sports glasses, but it's become increasingly popular in senior eyewear because it's incredibly light, strong, and affordable. If you're looking for comfort on a budget, TR90 is a smart choice. It also resists heat and warping, making it ideal for warmer climates. Now let's talk about the structure and why softer edges matter. Sharp-edged, square frames can look harsh, especially if your facial features have softened over time. Rounded corners, gentle curves, and rimless or semi-rimless styles tend to look softer, more forgiving, and more youthful. And here's a small but powerful tip. Choose nose pads that adjust. Whether you wear progressives or single-vision lenses, a nose pad that molds gently to your bridge can relieve pressure and create a custom fit that stays comfy all day. Silicone nose pads are especially soft and easy on the skin. Let me tell you about Helen, a 72-year-old retired nurse. She had always bought heavy designer glasses because they looked expensive, but by noon she was taking them off because her ears hurt. After switching to a lightweight titanium pair with adjustable nose pads and soft curves, she said, "I don't even notice I'm wearing glasses anymore, but I've never gotten so many compliments." That's what good material does. It disappears on your face and lets you shine. Because glasses aren't just tools for vision, they're an extension of your energy. If they weigh you down, they chip away at your freedom, but when they feel light, effortless, and graceful, they free you to move, laugh, and live with more ease. So before you choose your next pair of frames, ask yourself, do they feel light enough to wear all day? Do they press or pinch anywhere on your face? Do they flow with your natural features or feel like a mask? If your glasses can pass that test, you're no longer just wearing a pair of frames, you're wearing comfort, ease, and beauty, right where it matters most. Tip 5. Let your personality shine through your frames. If there's one truth about growing older, it's this: you've earned the right to express yourself without apology. And that includes your glasses. So far, we've talked about flattering your face shape, choosing the right color, size, and material. But now it's time to bring it all together with something even more important: personality. Because after 60, your glasses should not only help you see better, they should help others see you. Many women fall into the trap of thinking that growing older means playing it safe. They assume neutral frames, basic shapes, and invisible glasses are the only acceptable options. But here's the truth: the most vibrant, radiant seniors out there are the ones who own their style, unapologetically. What does that look like? It might be a pair of red cat-eye frames that show off your bold spirit. It might be soft lavender lenses that reflect your artistic side. It could even be a unique shape, like oval, geometric, or butterfly, that no one else in your bridge club dares to try. Wearing glasses with personality isn't about being loud, it's about being authentic. Let me tell you about Margot, a 68-year-old who worked in finance her entire life. For decades, she wore thin silver wire frames because they were safe and appropriate. But after retirement, she bought a pair of emerald green acetate glasses on a whim. "I wore them to the grocery store and 3 people stopped me to say how alive I looked," she said. "And it wasn't the glasses, it was the fact that I finally looked like me." That's the power of self-expression. Glasses are often the first thing someone notices about you. Why not let them say something meaningful? Here are a few ways to let your personality shine through your eyewear. Choose a signature color. Pick a color that makes you feel alive. It doesn't have to be neon or dramatic. Sometimes a soft rose pink, a deep navy, or a rich bronze does the job. Just make sure it flatters your skin tone and hair color. Play with patterns. Tortoiseshell is a classic, but you can also explore subtle florals, color gradients, or translucent finishes that catch the light. These add depth to your look without being too bold. Try unexpected shapes. Step outside the rectangle. Shapes like hexagonal, oval, or butterfly can add a lift to your face and draw attention upward. If your cheeks have softened with age, an upward sweep in your frames can restore a sense of structure. Own more than one pair. Who said you only need one pair? Just like shoes or scarves, different glasses can serve different moods or occasions. Have a fun pair, a classic pair, and a soft pair for reading. Variety keeps your look fresh and makes getting dressed more joyful. And above all, listen to how you feel when you wear your glasses. If you catch yourself smiling more in the mirror, if you stand up a little straighter, if you start to enjoy putting your glasses on instead of dreading them, you've found the right pair. Because after 60, the goal isn't to look younger. The goal is to look more like yourself, the version of you that feels vibrant, centered, and confident. And the right glasses, they help you see that woman clearly and help everyone else see her too. The perfect pair of glasses is more than a fashion statement. It's a mirror, one that reflects your grace, your strength, and the confidence you've earned over a lifetime. After 60, you don't need to hide behind glasses. You deserve to shine through them. The right frame lifts not just your features, but your spirit. It helps others see not just your eyes, but your energy, your story, your spark. So whether you're choosing soft colors, flattering shapes, or bolder styles that speak to your personality, remember, this isn't about looking younger. It's about looking like you, real, radiant, and proud. Because when your glasses fit who you are today, you don't just see better. You show up better.